What's good, y'all? It's your guy Bendu. So today I want to talk about this fucking this Bernie Sanders resolution, whatever this shit is and everything. Bro, so look. Bernie is a bullshitter. Straight up. That's just what it is. We already know this. Bernie's not gonna actually fight for anything. So as soon as this came out, my bullshit meter went off and everybody's like, oh my god, Bernie's fighting back against the Israeli government, he's fighting back against Biden, which he hasn't done since Biden's been in office. He's fighting back. Well, so let me go ahead and read this Washington Post article to kind of fill y'all in on what's going on. Senator Bernie Sanders to introduce resolution of disapproval on $735 million U.S. arms sale to Israel. The action comes as Biden calls for a significant de-escalation of hostilities between Israel and Hamas. Senator Bernie Sanders introduced a resolution on Thursday disapproving of the U.S. sale of $735 million in precision-guided weapons to Israel, according to a draft obtained by the Washington Post. You know, and it's like, that's how you know Biden is just a piece of shit. You know, just a quick segue. Because it's like, you know, oh, we want peace, but here's more weapons to replenish the weapons you've already been using to wipe the other side out. Because, like what? It's like literally saying, you know, it's literally like you see two people fighting, right? You walk up and you see two people fighting and you're like, yo, like, I want you guys to have peace. I want you guys to stop fighting and let's be peaceful. And you slowly like slip a gun to one side. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, that's not peace, bro. So, I think his name is Ron Johnson, Senator Ron. I think that's his name. He was the best one so far he was like, we just need to stay out of it altogether. And I cannot agree more. Libertarians are extremely good when it comes to war. I can work with them on that. I can agree with them on that. And I can agree 100. I can agree, 100%. So the resolution aims to halt the planned sale to Israel by the Biden administration of JDAMs, or Joint Direct Attack Munitions, and small diameter bombs as the worst hostilities, and those are like bunker busters basically. So to take out more buildings is what they're asking for. As the worst hostilities in years continue between Israel and Hamas, the resolution needs only a simple majority to pass the Senate. But if it were to be vetoed by President Biden, it would need a 2/3 majority in both chambers to take effect. At a moment when U.S.-made bombs are devastating Gaza and killing women and children, we cannot simply let another huge arms sale go through without even a congressional debate, Sanders said in a statement to the Post. I believe that the United States must help lead the way to a peaceful and prosperous future for both Israelis and Palestinians. We need to take a hard look at whether the sale of those weapons is actually helping do that, or whether it is simply fueling conflict. And he's right there. It's fueling conflict. It's like walking up and seeing two people fighting, and you say you want peace as you're slipping a gun to the one side. So that's not peace. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Mark Pocan, Rashida Tlaib introduced a similar resolution on Wednesday opposing the sale of weapons to the Israeli government. House Foreign Affairs Committee, Democrats are expected to summon a senior Biden administration official to a meeting as soon as Thursday to discuss the arms deal. For decades, the U.S. has sold billions of dollars in weaponry to Israel without ever requiring them to respect basic Palestinian rights, Ocasio-Cortez said in a statement. In so doing, we have directly contributed to the death, displacement, and disenfranchisement of millions. The congressional action came after Biden on Wednesday bluntly demanded a de-escalation of hostilities between Israel and Hamas, opening a rare rift between the United States and one of its closest allies. The president did so in the face of increasing criticism from some liberal Democrats who have loudly condemned what they see as American willingness to turn a blind eye to human rights abuses Palestinians have experienced at the hands of Israel's government. And the way the Post is phrasing this is bullshit, because Joe Biden was constantly blocking a UN Security Council vote to call for a ceasefire. He was basically going to let Netanyahu drag this out as long as possible. So that's bullshit on his face. It marks the first major dissension between liberals and Biden. Oh my God, we're in for a hell of a fucking next 3 years, because this is bullshit. This is fuckery right here. This is not, and I'm going to get to why. who have been cheerleaders for the president's ambitious economic agenda. You know, I've never seen a better a better description of Bernie Sanders AOC than liberals, because that's literally what they are now. They're just Democrats. They went from being Justice Democrats to just Democrats. Getting the resident to enact a big hurdle. Lawmakers have never successfully blocked a proposed arms sale through a joint resolution of disapproval, according to the Congressional Research Service. Although it has passed them in recent years, President Donald Trump vetoed 3 resolutions passed by Congress in 2019 to stop arms sales benefiting Saudi Arabia and the UAE after the House and Senate voted to block the arms deal. Worth more than $8 billion. While Sanders' resolution faces long odds, it appears to be guaranteed a vote in the Senate. According to procedures outlined in the International Security Assistance and Arms Export Act of 1976, in some way or another, this starts the ball rolling with the Senate voting in one way or another on this sale to Israel, said a source familiar with Sanders' thinking. But time is running out. According to the Arms Export Control Act, Congress has 15 days to approve a resolution of disapproval to block a direct commercial sale to an allied nation, a category that includes Japan, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and the members of NATO, in addition to Israel. That window closes on Friday. Complicating matters further is the fact that a disapproval resolution like Sanders's, though privileged, remains in the purview of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee for up to 10 days. The panel would have to move steadily to send the resolution to the floor in order to procure a vote during Friday's session. And even if Sanders' motion could get the majority support of the Senate, a tall order, considering the GOP firmly backs the sale and Democrats are divided, it would need to clear the House as well for Congress to attempt forcibly blocking the administration from clearing the sale, which we know they're not going to fucking do. They can't even do this shit to get you health care. They're not going to do this to fucking help, you know, a bunch of poor brown people on the other side of the fucking planet. you guys are suckers, bro. If you believe this, you're suckers. I'm sorry, at this point, you're suckers. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm about to fucking talk in a fucking Nigerian accent and ask you for your fucking credit card information, because you guys are fucking suckers if you believe this. The House, however, is not currently in session and is not scheduled to take another vote until June 14th. Oh my God, y'all are fucking suckers, bro. Sanders penned an op-ed for the New York Times last week, panning the United States government for being too accommodating toward Israel. More fucking lip service. The senator from Vermont also introduced a different resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire. Oh, please, Joe, please call for an immediate ceasefire, Joe, please, just please. That's Bernie Sanders now. That is what Bernie Sanders is, and honestly, that's what Bernie Sanders has always fucking been. Let's be honest. Wednesday, between the Israeli Defense Forces and Hamas, an alternative to Senator Rick Scott's proposal to affirm U.S. support for Israel. The devastation in Gaza is unconscionable, Sanders said on the Senate floor on Wednesday. We must urge an immediate ceasefire. If the resolution does garner substantial, my Bernie Sanders impersonation is true. If the resolution does garner substantial backing from Senate Democrats, it would still need 51 votes to head to Biden's desk. That 51st vote would have to come from President Vice Harris, who's also been blocking the UNSC from calling for a ceasefire. Now, they have Netanyahu and the Israeli regime, they have done a ceasefire and everything with Hamas. So, but prior to that, they were blocking it. So Harris wasn't going to vote for this. Who would be put in the awkward position of bucking her boss's line on the conflict if she had to cast a tie-breaking vote. Support for a ceasefire among Senate Democrats is growing, and that's all the list of them. But old Chucky Schumer. But now, they told you all this is bullshit. Aaron Matei is saying it nicely in his very Canadian way. However, it was another tweet. Aaron was going at some journalist. He was calling him dumb, all this shit. I was like, yo, that Canadian shit went out the window. Aaron with the smoke, bruh. I can't wait till he do that debate. He's about to debate somebody on Russiagate, I think, soon. So Aaron said, I want all the motherfucking smoke, boy. But yeah, he said positive step, which wouldn't have happened if not for grassroots pressure and disgust at Israel's U.S. armed atrocities. Recall that Congress was told of this sale on May 5th. This move came on May 19th. Compared to 2014, when Democrats, even Bernie, defended Israel's Gaza massacre. So again, put your credit card description, put your credit card information in the fucking comment section below if you believe any of this bullshit Bernie's push is selling you right now. I'm sorry, that's just what it is, bro. Like this is quintessential progressivism in the United. This is what they call the left. This is what the Benjamin Dixon leftists and progressives and Sam Cedars and all those motherfuckers call the left in America. This is why there's no left in America. This is why you have a center, you have right wing, you have center right, you got center left, and then like literally all of that is just a bunch of people just saying shit once you go further center left in America. Because that's not a left. Like the left has become so pussy. The left has become co-opted to further imperialism. I even saw this old video of Bernie basically telling somebody to shut up for pushing him on the Israeli-Palestinian situation. So man, this is, like I said, drop your credit card information, your social security number, all that shit in the comment section down below if you believe this shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out there. I'm done making fun of this shit libs and the fucking suckers who believe this. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you're on YouTube, show love, like, comment, subscribe, and share, because y'all know YouTube is coming down on our brother. And if you're on Odyssey, continue to show love on there. I appreciate y'all. By the way, you probably see in the description down below, your boy got a Patreon now. I'm going to be posting. I was in the middle, so I took a nap. The videos I posted earlier, I took a nap, but woke up, started working on this One Piece. I got something special for y'all for the Patreon on there. So swing by the Patreon. You know, if you could donate, you can. If not, just, you know, read the article, because I'm not going to be putting shit behind a paywall. You know, that's not my look. That's not what I'm trying to do. So, if you want to donate, just donate. You know, if you don't, you don't. It's whatever. But I'm also going to be posting my written work on my guy's page. His page is called High Media. I'm gonna link it down below. Just look out for me on there. I have like an American Autopsy little thing on his website. So, but yeah. So all that, just go check that out. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Ease. Drop.